So it's been exactly 24 hours since I've left this bot just do its thing since yesterday. And excuse the PNL and the all-time PNL and the win rate. I still need to fix those. But here's what this bot has been up to and how much it made in the past 24 hours. So yesterday we were at a balance of $60. Today we're at a balance of $104, which is about like a $44 that it made in one day, which is impressive because I'm operating on a very small budget to test it out and verify that it actually works. So the way I've set this up, as you can see over here, the bot is as soon as a 15-minute crypto market opens, I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana all open. It fetches the open price from Polymarket, and then it compares it to the price on Binance. And it sees where is Bitcoin currently at and what is the difference between where Bitcoin is at and where the open price on Polymarket is. And you can see this is the time window until the trade ends, until the deadline, until the market settles on those three trades. And the way I've set it up is I've told it if there is less than a 0.1% difference between the open and the current price, don't bet. So I don't want to do risky bets. I want to mitigate for risk as much as possible. Where you can see with Solana, for example, there's a 0.2 difference in price. So it's likely going to bet up when that timer comes closer to zero. That being said, here's what it did and here's how it works. We can look at its trade history. I've asked it to design this UI for me. And we can see here, for example, it bet on Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin. I'm not sure actually if it bet up or down. I should probably add that. But it bet on them. It bought 10 shares from each at 99 cents, 98 cents, 96 cents. And it managed to make 0.41, 0.2, and 0.1, which adds up to like 0.7, almost $1 in 15 minutes. And then you can see in this segment of market, it made $4, $1, $5, about roughly $10, just a little over $10, just in this segment of the 15-minute crypto markets. But here's a disclaimer. It is sometimes skipping an entire segment. As you can see here, it ran at 6 p.m. and then it skipped the 6:15 p.m. one and it ran again at 6:30 p.m. And it also skipped the 6:44 one, for example. Why? Because of no liquidity, which basically means, and it let me know once I asked it, what the fuck is no liquidity? It told me no liquidity is basically it's not worth betting. What I would be making is less than $0.1 on that trade, which makes sense. That being said, here, let's look at it. It's made, so now it's looking to bet down for Bitcoin, down for Ethereum, and it's not looking to bet for Solana. Remember, it's less than 0.1% variance, and it will close in 4 minutes. So it will make that bet, finalize that bet in 4 minutes. The way I have it set up is 60 seconds before the market closes, it is making its decision. So there is, with that being said, a bit of risk with this because in 60 seconds, the market can still change. It can go from up to down, from down to up, which explains the win rate so far. So I've started experimenting with $1 bets, $1 amounts, just so that it can start understanding what works, what doesn't. And then I increased it to $5 once I had a bit more confidence in its process, and it also had a bit more confidence in its process. And now I've upped it to $10 a bet. So you can see it's buying $10, $10, $10 every time it makes a bet. So technically $30 every 15 minutes. And then it claims back the winnings after that. So $40 in one day is not bad. That's about $1,200 a month with only $100 in capital put in. That's very important to mention, is once I have a week worth of data for this, then I'll be a lot more comfortable upping the capital that it has. Once I can see this win rate go up with time, then I'll feel more comfortable doing that. As you can see, it's been trading a lot. So yeah, let's see how it does in the next 24 hours. Fingers crossed. Actually, before I wrap up this video, I just wanted to show a quick run. So it's almost time for it to make a bet, and it will show us if it skips over here on the sniper activity, or if it bets, it'll show us here as pending. So let's just wait and see. With under a minute left, it should take its bet very soon. Boom, there you go. So it's made its bet. It's bought at 81 cents, 90 cents, and 88 cents. Now we have to wait 50 seconds to see where the market settles and whether we've made or lost money with that bet. So far, boom, you can see also that it spent $30 from the balance. So $10, $10, $10, which makes sense. So far today, it hasn't lost any bet, but I'm praying that it doesn't happen. It doesn't lose the bet while I decided to film the one trade that it makes. But let's see. Let's see. Because even if it loses a trade, that's an opportunity for me to go to it and be like, hey, what can you learn from this? As long as we can get this win rate to go up by the end of the week, I'm more than happy. So let's see. ETH looks like it's super far from where it is. Solana looks like it might be very close. So waiting for opening price. Let's see what it settles at. Okay, so it's been exactly 5 minutes since the market settled. I set an automation for it, or rather I asked it to make an automation to auto-claim 5 minutes after a market settles, just to make sure that the market did indeed settle. And it's claimed Ethereum, and now it just popped and claimed Bitcoin, where we've made $1, $1, so that's $2. Solana, I did check on Polymarket itself. We also made, I think, about $1, if I'm not wrong. So that's $3 in the past 15 minutes. I just made $3 while I was filming this video. And now a total of almost $50 since yesterday. A little more than 24 hours ago though, so that's a little cheating. But yeah, that's how my Clawbot made $50 in one day.